It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
Yo.
It ain't nothing to cut
We in
that
here.
bitch off. Cut that bitch off. Cut that
We doing
bitch
our
off.
thing with another
Cut that
interlude
bitch off.
slash episode. Speaking of slash, what's that shit that I seen?
Chop his
Yeah,
ass
you don't be
off.
chopping shit. I forgot.
Chop his ass off.
I forgot to tell that. Yeah.
Chop
I
his
forgot.
ass off.
That's thank you. We going into that. Yeah, you don't be chopping shit. I seen this nigga post.
Chop his ass off. Stop saying I'll chop it again.
Oh my god. He don't be chopping shit, y'all. He don't be chopping shit for real. But hey man, what's happening?
Chopping
We
shit.
in here. Hey listen, because I feel like we got the mean blunts going on, but I got the little blunt. I feel like we should save yours for the show. You get what I'm saying? And then we just smoke the baby one early.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Smoke the baby one early. Get it out the way. So they be like, yeah, that nigga was little. But then when they see the show, they be like,
Fair enough.
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bet type shit. So, but outside of that though, what's happening, family?
We're heading in.
Where you been at? We been here. You feel me?
Been there.
What it be like? What it
Be
do?
like, what did it, man? First off, today is July 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So for those who stay in Jacksonville, motherfucker, y'all know what the day is. Time to turn the city up. Hating ass niggas from that ain't from around here don't be liking shit like that.
Does that need to be a topic for the show right now? Because for the people of Duval, who celebrates Duval Day?
Man, I don't even know, cause you not from Duval, so you can't celebrate Duval Day. That's first things first. Second thing, it is to show that black folks can come together and not cause a muck, especially in Jacksonville, because Jacksonville is touted as one of the worst cities in Florida. So we just showing the community that we can, the people outside of our community, that we can come together and turn up. And yes, niggas in Duval do celebrate Duval Day.
Cause I ain't really know like that. I'm just kind of like shit. When you presented it to me, Duval Day. Well, I ain't hear about that. And the fact that I work in Duval, I don't get it off either. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. It's only.
I ain't never heard of this one.
I feel like it's you.
I ain't never heard of this one.
It's you, cause I know my inner circle knows, my outer circle knows,
I feel you.
my outer circle knows. You don't know, cause first off, you're not a socialite. So you don't socialize enough with enough people for somebody else other than me to tell you, hey, it's Duval Day.
I socialize with enough people, but I think people don't know I don't care enough to be told about Duval Day. I think you the only one that like told me, but like you the only person that I done.
I only know
seen today.
Cause well today, yeah. But I'm pretty sure. But I'm just saying, people they was talking about it during the week. But this is what I'm saying. First off, like I was saying, you're not a socialite. You don't be on social media like that, other than when it's for business or for your scrolling for your personal personal use.
Cause social media be full of bullshit though. Like,
yeah, it does. Without that, but that's what I'm saying. It's just
I feel you though.
It's the ways that you can get it, and then don't nobody be outside other in the family. Don't nobody be outside like that other than me.
I mean,
and then
Duval Day though.
Yes, nigga. Cause I invited you to it last. I invited you to it last year.
What they did?
Huh?
What they did? Same thing they doing this year?
Yeah, it's a block party. Everybody come out and have a good time.
Oh, where they at?
Oh, from Murder.
Murder? Oh, okay.
I invited you to it last time, but around this time, you were freshly and newly into a relation shit.
Yeah.
So you couldn't, and that's another thing. You don't.
That's true.
Since you got in that relationship, you don't pop out with your boy no more. Let me tell y'all.
That's true.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all.
That's true.
Before, I was saying, before,
Yeah,
me and my dog, we on theirs team. We on theirs.
So then how you gonna say I ain't got a social life?
Did not, huh?
You gonna say I ain't got a social life? When we be doing shit.
When the last time we did some shit?
Well, that was the last time we though.
Outside. I'm talking.
We,
And I'm talking about outside of family events, not family events. I'm talking about not with you and Stacy. I'm talking about.
saying.
And when the last time you went to one of those?
Last time I done been to one.
Like if
solo.
Like you go to like Mario's hosting something. You go to Mario.
But she'll come with me though. That's what I'm saying. That's some shit she'll come with me too. Like
okay, fair enough.
But
when the last time y'all went to one of those?
Shit, last time we went to one of those was maybe like some months ago. I think about some months ago.
And other than going out with just you and her going out, you don't. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't been nowhere in a little minute.
That's what I'm saying. But as I was saying, because I was finna rap with y'all real quick, because me and my dog used to be on there singing, but you know things happen. We grow out of our old ways, and I'm solo dolo now. So it's just like yeah, I'm solo dolo. That yeah, it'd be and we used to have a pre-turn up, then the turn up, so. It times is that,
On my mama.
Things change, times change. So I mean, I know my dog can turn up when he want to, but he don't do it like that no more. That's all. I guess
you like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you're changing, and I accept the fact that you changing, you're becoming a different person.
Well, you can still give me an invite, man. Still give me an invite, dude.
Still give you an invite?
Yeah.
And what I just did that to you, and what you just did. You frowned your face, Duval date.
Oh, because I'm talking shit about the date. I didn't know that was an invite.
Hey,
I was talking shit about the date. And what time is it? Because I can tell you now. If it's during the day, I'm not going.
All right, no, it's probably it's during the day, but it's gonna last on till this evening.
I ain't going. You know why?
Cause it's hot outside.
Boy, and I be in that motherfucker I was in that motherfucker all week.
See y'all, old man.
You man, don't act like you don't know how that shit be.
Nah, I'm not.
Working out there on the operators that man, shit, nigga.
That shit.
You gotta think. Shit, I be out there baking the fuck up. I'm surprised y'all can see me on camera. I be black as fuck. What? Came home and my girl told me, God damn, you black as shit.
Yeah.
I'll be out there, boy.
That nigga getting fat.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga starting to grow a pudge.
You know it. That's how I know.
That's how I know.
I'm eating good, but that means I'm getting lazy too. I need to get back. I need to ball a little more. You know what I'm saying? Need to get back on a little workout regimen or something. Cause I just can't be getting fat like that. That's a no good. Can't do it.
I don't know. In some people's eyes, I'm fat. In other people's eyes, I'm losing weight. So I'm like, man.
I can't do it. Not me. And you seen the books and shit downstairs, you know what I'm saying? We be having little herbal books, you know what I'm saying? So I be trying to get on my natural shit. So I don't want to get 40, 35, some shit. And I be having health issues because I'm overweight and I ain't eating this. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to be straight, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to start having them real problems till I'm like, goddamn, 60, 70. Then it's like, okay, then I got to get in a different lane.
It's another thing too, not just physical, but there was like mental things. Like they say, if you you know how people remember their birthday and constantly remind themselves of their birthday.
Mm-hmm.
They say if you don't remember your birthday, you don't lose your youthfulness. It's like just like a little saying that if you don't remember your birthday, like you'll keep your youthfulness because you'll forget how old you actually are. So it's like, how old am I? How old am I? So you be like, damn, I don't know.
Yo, goddamn, all that from goddamn Duval day, huh?
Yeah.
But look at that. Well, on that case, for all the people that's watched this that's in Duval, happy Duval Day, goddamn.
Happy Duval Day.
Happy Duval Day.
Hey, listen, hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off. But this is funny, because I wasn't meaning Duval Day as in like that. It's called Duval Day because it's the day he throws his little badge.
Yo. Come on, man. You already know who it is. It's your boy Be Real.
It's your boy Majul.
And this is Blazing Topics coming at you live from the 305 to the 904, from the 904 to the 305. We live. Coming at you with another.
So quickly? Yes.
Motherfucking episode, goddamn.
That's what she said.
Come on, man. Another quick one. Goddamn. You know we coming with them bitches. No pun intended. Mm-hmm. But what's happening? We all been at. We here.
What's up?
With another one. Kicking this.
Hey, Joe.
I forgot about that. You ain't lying, boy. Hey, that commercial and when they did that bit in Scary Movie was funny as hell, boy.
That shit, man. Scary Movie, that shit was funny as fuck.
But yeah, we back, man. We here. Another episode. Check in. What my dog say?
Like and motherfucking subscribe.
Come on.
Hit that bell.
Bing bong.
Hit that bell.
Bitch.
And then
come on, man.
Make sure your mental health awareness is good. And then
make sure your chicken's in a row.
Your chicken's in a row. And then another thing.
Except for Ben Simmons. Always gotta throw that out there. I'm always put that out
there. Fuck that
boy
Ben Simmons.
But
nah, we just bullshit.
Real mental.
But one quick note though, we gonna do a quick moment of silence for my dog Q Money, Quinn. We lost him in a tragic incident. I don't want to call it an accident, but we lost a real one. Shout out to that boy. Shout out to that boy and his family. KJ, much love. Family, the Robinson family, much love, man, much love. And we're just gonna give a moment of silence for him real fast, man, and then I'm gonna light the blunt afterwards. So, just moment of silence, man. Goddamn. All right, man. We back. Yeah, though.
Shout out to that one.
Yes, sir. Shout
crazy,
out to that guy. Shit crazy.
Yeah. Life be gone, man.
Yes, it is.
Having one moment, it's gone and that's quick shit. Crazy as hell. But I guess with that being said, we can go ahead and roll into this motherfucking show and get it going, goddamn. So to me, I think the first thing I gotta go ahead and put on the motherfucking table, because I didn't even know this shit was like, it's about to really go down. But I really feel like it's a possibility Joe Biden might be getting impeached. When we say this whole impeach thing, impeach don't mean all the time you gotta leave the office. It's like it's levels to this thing. You get what I'm saying? But being some level of impeach is an acknowledgement of, this man doing some crazy shit back there. So just because the man get impeached don't mean he finna leave the office. Just clarifying that. Can
we turn that just a little bit?
What? Told you.
Yeah.
But goddamn, him and his son definitely be on some goddamn shiesty shit. They all do. No cap. But they ain't gonna sit up there and
throw a rock and hide their hand.
At least at some point they get some level of acknowledgement.
Yeah.
So I just had to go ahead and goddamn put that up there.
Donald Trump ass still ain't went to jail for the shit he did yet. But
they be doing shit.
They on the verge. They ain't get his ass yet. But they on the verge of getting his ass.
They be doing shit.
Hell yeah. Right down.
But
Let me back with the fan, my bad.
I really want to goddamn. Hold on, let me get the fan real quick. Y'all get me out of this fucking here. So goddamn. Maybe we got a canoe going on.
Yeah.
So I want to goddamn that was just the first thing. You know, I just had to get that off my chest. But this is what I really want to talk about. Is that we always be talking about for the culture, like, and all this other shit, right? But I want to talk about the quote unquote culture dependency. I hate to always use the word the white man because it always makes it seem like one of those like fight the power of that beat ass speeches. You get what I'm saying? And that ain't necessarily my angle. It's just an acknowledgement. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
not your angle, but those are your intentions.
Yeah, I want us to improve. True. But it's not coming from that angle. If that make yeah, it's coming
That's
from that
what I'm
angle.
saying.
But
You
it's just like I don't want that vibe.
You don't want
That's
that
me.
vibe, but you want the same, outcome. You want a different. You're gonna come at it at a different tactic, but you want the same outcome.
Yes and no. Because I really feel like me personally, I keep it a whole stack. I don't think it's really gonna change anything. Right? So I don't really think anything gonna come about it. But what my intention is that the 1 to 2, whoever that do hear it and understand it, right? I don't know if they make a difference, be the thing or whatever, but they can inspire or do something on their platform to reach 10 people now. Or you get what I'm trying to say? I don't necessarily think that I could have that potential, but I don't think necessarily I have the platform to make that whole.
But no. I'm saying though, you don't have the platform, but you have the state of mind. We do have the platform, but you have the same state of mind. You want, but I'm saying you want the same. So how can I put this? Shit, you're stating like you don't want it to be an old MLK speech about.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be that.
Yeah.
But you still want us to stand on our own and be equivalent to the white man, right?
I don't want to be equivalent to him.
So you want to be more than him?
Better. But I just feel like that's just me as a person. Like, I don't want to be equivalent to.
But that's
I just want to be the best I can be.
And then for our race, you want our race to
be the best we can be.
Yes.
And I know our potential.
Yes, we all know our potential, but like you say, it takes us two to spread it to the ones that watching. It takes the ones that's watching to go spread it on to the ones that they talk to in their everyday life. Their everyday life goes to, and it's a domino effect. It's going, but yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And so in that, right, the thing that I was trying to say was our level of dependency on them, right? And when I say that, in the sense, when you think about it, right, we are educated. You can say educated. They are doctors. We get our food from them.
We get our education from them.
Yeah, did I not say education?
Oh yeah, you said
I might have. I don't know if I did or if I did, but I think I did. Education from them. You get what I'm saying? Our money go through them.
Our money go through them.
You get what I'm saying? All the things that we need to be, not necessarily independent people, because you can't necessarily be independent in somebody else's.
But then they say,
shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just like you're saying this, somebody thought of this, which was the Black Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody thought of this. We had our own shit, and what they do?
They burned that bitch down.
Yeah.
But like, I feel you on that. But
I don't think they'll burn it
like,
down. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I just feel like it'll be harder to just burn some shit down now. Granted, they still probably find some way to be able to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? If it still want to be done, they can find a way for it to be done. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But that don't mean you just like give in.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because when you think about the dependency, it's just like as a culture, we don't have no real independence.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And like we wonder how when the shit popped off and the Asians was able to get the crime bill and everybody somehow made a all in agreement in like 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? Shit just made motion. And them people was just like, cause they got a whole nation backing them. You know what I'm saying? That kind of makes sense. So I'm just like, well, damn. Okay, I respect it. Cause you know, I see what it is. Like, but we don't have that culture and nation behind us.
First off, we're already broke up as blacks, amongst blacks. Like,
you feel me?
We already are, like proportioned already. Everybody, if anybody look at a black person, they're gonna be like, okay, they're black. You feel me? Yeah. They ain't gonna be like, oh, that's a light skinned black person, or that's a bright skinned black person, or oh, that's a nigga.
Bright skinned,
or that's a nigga because that has skin dark. They just gonna look at us and gonna be like, that's black. Just like how we look at Asians and Philippines, we look at them and be like, well, that's Asian, but we don't really think Philippine, nigga. We just, that's Asian, nigga. Or we look at a Spanish person, nigga. First thing, and they feel so disrespected. The first thing they say is Mexican. First thing we say is Mexican. And like Mexican, faja, Mexican. Start cuss your ass out of Spanish. You like, yeah, damn, hold on, man.
That's true.
Hey.
That's true, bro.
But they will, you know, that shit crazy.
So I feel like because of those small little things, you get what I'm saying? When it comes to us, I guess you can say wanting change or wanting shit to come about, that's why it seemed like we gotta goddamn die for this shit.
Yeah, it seems like somebody gotta die.
You get what I'm saying?
You gotta be like, hey man, maybe that
is die for this shit, bro.
Maybe that is just too much.
So versus somebody that has a financial backing, a trade, or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the finances get to talking, shit, white people gonna get to walking. You feel me? So we don't really have that. So that's what I mean by the dependency. We don't have our own money flowing within our own shit to be able to contribute. You get what I'm saying? Make our own shit. That's why I just feel like we just become a casualty of what they got going on.
I feel like it should be, instead of the off-brand stars that's doing it, like people like Akon and people like who starting starting a community in the different countries type shit. Instead of people like outside of the country, you doing that. Why can't we do that shit? And these mainstream people aren't like, we understand, like they say
Kodak, the money.
Kodak, we understand Kodak brought an apartment complex or helped his apartment complex that he used to stay in. That's fair enough. But it's like that's good. But it's a little more you can do. So, Lil Baby, y'all pretty sure you probably do some stuff in Atlanta. Like Jesus said, he owned a lot of the stuff in Atlanta, like LLC type shit. He was bragging about that. But it's like, you can do that, but why won't you go to LeBron and be like, hey LeBron, let's build a school in Atlanta, and let's I own this much. Let's build a school in Atlanta like you did in Akron. But LeBron built the school in Akron. All right, let me go build another school somewhere else. That's not. I understand that's my hometown, but let me go to another city, another state. Let me try to get something there going on.
By the way, LeBron didn't build that school. He just kind of funded it.
Okay, funded.
He put his face on, but
he put his face. Okay, build the school, but build the school.
But I respect it though.
Yeah, funded.
Put money up.
He put money up. So. That's what I'm saying though. Like in that situation, it's like these and it's probably some not, I don't want to say mainstream, but it's B-level celebrities that's doing stuff like that. But it's not glorified. It's not brought to mainstream. It's not, nobody's saying anything about it, because the mainstream artists is talking about something completely opposite. So that overrules the B stream artists. So that shit.
I feel like what we talking about and what we looking for takes a collective. You get what I'm saying?
We all
and
gotta want this.
Yeah, and I think that's where they fall off at. You
But
know what
yeah,
I'm saying? They say it, but we don't really do that shit together.
Yeah, cause then it's us two that, but it's the nigga down the block that's like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, I don't fuck all that shit. Like, them crackers ain't doing nothing for me. That's how they gonna look at it. So it's like, damn, come on, bro. If you just, you know, hell nah, fuck that shit. They ain't funding me. They ain't giving me no.
And then, speaking of funding, when you asking like why they don't be, you know what I'm saying, all coming together and doing shit, when that's when I said the dependency part comes into play, right?
Yeah.
Bro, most of these checks and shit that they be getting written off. Hate to say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't write their own checks.
That's real shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it ain't no problem with it at the end of the day, because you really all got, I mean, not that it's not a problem with it. At some point when you accumulate enough money, you should have some level of dependency. You get what I'm saying? But everybody got to do something to be able to eat and put food on the table.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So at that point, you got to take that. You got to do that. You feel me? Everybody got to do that. Yeah. But like we said, when you start accumulating a certain amount of money, it got to come with a level of responsibility and dependency for the culture that we talk about, right? But we don't have that. You feel me? And then, like I say, when you getting all this money and you ain't got that in the back of your mind, this is what I'm really doing it for. You really doing it just to keep the lavish life, just to stay good, because you good. Because that's what everybody really want at the end of the day. Everybody really want it. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good, help your family out. Once you can do that, keep it a buck. You ain't really gonna give a fuck about the culture like that, because you straight.
Because you straight.
You feel me?
The culture fold, you ain't gonna fold.
You straight.
You gonna be like, you good.
You feel me? So now when you doing that shit, and them people talking about, no, you finna take them checks and you ain't really got all that, and them bills start coming in too, cause you live in a lavish life, it's alright, I'm gonna get straight then. You feel me? I'm just gotta do what I gotta do. You feel me? At the end of the day, it's like a 9 to 5 to some degree. You feel me? So that shit just crazy. I was just thinking about that shit the other day. I was just watching another podcast, and I was just like, wow, that shit is crazy, bro. The dependency, dog.
But you know, them crackers get their money too.
I'm thinking about that bit too.
They go on submarines.
Oh yeah, that shit there is crazy.
Oh my god,
that shit crazy, boy.
They go on submarines.
Listen, boy.
Hey, by the way, we all joking and laughing. R.I.P. to them people, cause they found pieces of the submarine, so that means they are deceased. So we might joke and laugh, but at the end of the day, those are human beings, and that's fucked up. And we are laughing and joking about it, cause we have a dark sense of humor. But if you don't have a dark sense of humor, fuck it.
Hey,
but nah, I'm just saying though, it's crazy, cause that shit.
250.
And they said that shit was controlled by a controller.
Come on, man. That we can just like hip. I don't want to be on that, man.
I'm not being on that shit.
I don't know, man. I don't want to be on that, man.
I don't fuck with open water like that. I'm not going under, in. I'm not all that open water shit. Cause first off, we just scratched the surface about what the fuck is under there.
That's true.
We just scratched the surface, and we still trying to go the fuck under there. Like, that shit, no.
That pressure, no joke.
You know what I'm saying? They all still trying to go deeper and shit. First off, the people who want to go see the Titanic, what the fuck?
I mean, when you think about it, when you got money like that, because I mean...
No.
Like, if you had let's keep it a buck.
No, I'm not going, no.
You scared of water?
I go to the moon.
I was thinking that too. I go to space before I go
I'm Jeff Benzo, bitch. I go to the moon. Too. I'm not going.
Do that. But
hell nah.
If you give me a better crafted machine, not even gonna lie, because when I seen how little it was, I'm like, I don't know, man.
I don't give a fuck if that bitch was big as fuck.
I feel a lot better.
I'm not going underwater.
And it looked like it was like U.S. naval controlled, like not no Xbox shit. I'd probably be like, okay. Because I like to experience that. I would try.
I would not like to
try.
experience that.
I would try. So on that, I kind of understand. But then when I seen it, I'm like, I don't know.
I
man.
know. I see.
So
I
got
know
money.
this shit is bullshit. Cause I mean, I don't want to say it's bullshit. I know I don't fuck with open water like that. Cause the fact that we're talking about it and how you would get like, yeah, I do it. I'm getting nervous. Just like, boy, I don't give a fuck. Like that shit just hell nah. But that I swear that is if that's one way to like fuck me over in life, leave me in some open water. I swear to God, bro.
So you wouldn't get on the boat and like go deep fishing and no, you wouldn't try it.
I'm barely with the cruise shit.
What?
I'm barely with the cruise shit. And I don't be telling people that. That's why a lot of the reason why I don't go on cruises and shit is because I don't fuck with open water, and it's like it's a real bad like fear. Like I'm not fucking. I'm not fucking.
I ain't even know this. This is crazy.
I have a real fear of the open water.
Man, I gotta take you on the cruise now.
No,
yeah, bro. Trust me, bro. Cause I promise you gonna have fun.
See, that's what I'm saying. That part is cool, but I don't feel like I'll be able to sleep. Once I get to look out the water, I'm like, oh shit. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if the captain of the bullshitting? It's an
autopilot. Let that be. Listen. Just know bro. You ain't gotta worry about going over because we ain't going over to Iceland, so you ain't gotta worry about no Titanic shit. It's hit nothing. You ain't gotta worry about that. You just gotta, if anything, worry about a mechanical failure. That's on any device you go in. But you straight, because it ain't going to sink. You straight.
And I seen a lot of open water bullshit movies that just fuck my head up even
I
more.
feel like that. I feel like that with heights, though. But I do a plane. You get what I'm saying? I'll probably go out of space. I do them shit.
I'm ass backwards. I jump off some shit in a heartbeat.
I don't know, man.
I bungee jump.
No, I don't know about that one.
I bungee jump. Like the little shit where they got the thing tied to you, you get to run the jump. Yeah.
See, that's too far for me.
I like that.
That's too far.
I like to feel like I'm flying.
That shit, now that I see what you're talking about, that shit kind of got me nervous too. Like you just running and jumping. Why the fuck would you do that?
Huh?
Why would you do that?
Cause I'm finna fly.
Hell no, you might. No, bro.
I like to fly.
No, I can't do that. Yeah, I'll fly. Put me in a helicopter, a plane. I'm flying.
But they say you can't like do nothing too, cause they'll snap your neck, so you gotta be careful.
Oh, see, I don't want to play with nothing like that, cause I'm already just falling. How the fuck I'm feeling like? That's all I'm gonna be able to do.
Wait, I'm talking about
bungee jumping, right?
Bungee jumping.
Yeah,
bungee jumping, and then what's the little shit? Not parasailing, but when they got the little wing suits, they can jump.
Yeah, I think that might be
That shit be funny as fuck. That shit be funny as fuck. You get that there fly.
That's crazy. You'll do all that, but you won't get in some. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, wow.
I would not fuck with no open water.
Wow. So, you know what? That's crazy because we were supposed to be talking about the submarine, but we went from submarines to nigga fears. That was a good transition, I feel like. But back to the submarine. Yeah. So, for those that don't know, because I'm pretty sure whoever watching this already know about the submarine.
About the submarine.
I'm pretty sure you already know.
If you don't know,
you want to go ahead?
No, if you don't. I was just going to say, if you don't know your ass.
There you go. And so, I think it was like 4 guys and a kid, but the kid was probably like 20, 21, maybe something like that. I don't know. So 5 people in total, maybe 4, something like that. So they was all somewhat adults with 1 young adult, whatever. And so they went in to go see the Titanic. So you're going deep as hell. And they had some, I'm talking about according to, it looked like in the ocean, it might look like the size of this table. It's bigger, but in the ocean, it looked like about the size of this table. And all 4 of them was in it. 5 of them, however many it was. And I seen the picture. Did you see the picture of them before they left? They was all in that bit like scrunched up. And I'm like, first off, it ain't no room. You feel what I'm saying? Now on that alone, I would have been like, I don't really want to go because I don't want to be like.
Then my claustrophobia would have.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but and then Jit gonna be, yeah, you sick, man. Cuz, get off me, bro. You feel me? Like, I don't want to be all tight on people like that.
I got him, cuz. Me.
You feel me? I don't even want to be all close like that. So when I seen that, and it was controlled by it looked like a little Xbox controller, some little shit. I'm like, come on, man. Like, why y'all play with it like that? I feel like Mother Nature is one of them things you don't disrespect. Don't play with it. Do not. Because it will. What they say, the more you fuck around,
the more you gonna find out.
you feel me? Come on, man. Don't play with it, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Keep fucking around, the more you gonna find out.
They went down to go see the Titanic. I don't even know if they made it to the Titanic. But, you know, the deeper you go, the more pressure. Like I said, the thing about it seemed like in the ocean about as big as this table. And it imploded. And they found pieces of it once they sent the little thing down there.
Man, bro,
huh?
Whew, that open water ain't no bullshit, man.
Hey, man, I don't know, man. I tried, but that little now, I can't do it. But I think you should know. You should try. That's why I feel like, man, bro, the cruise, bro, listen.
What if you fall off the boat?
What, the cruise? Yeah, they will. And they got light things, but you're not going to fall off. Because what you going to be doing falling off? Thank you. You ain't going to play. But you'll get you might get a little closer like how I am with Roos, and you're going to probably look a little bit, but not touch the edge. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like with buildings, I like to sleep.
You see, I don't play like that. See, I don't do that. I'm here to do my job and get down. I'm here to do my job and get down. But when it's the water thing, but it's crazy because at night, that shit be dark. Like, you can't see nothing past the little lights on the boat. After that, it's
I don't like that either.
So you better help, and you better.
You know,
and it might take a little minute for them to know, hey, somebody might be overboard, so you better be floating for a little minute, like in the dark. And that big ass boat need to stop. But so yeah, but I don't think it's that bad. But listen, that's if you fall, but you're not gonna fall though. I promise to you.
How you know?
Because you're not gonna do no bullshit to play like that.
I might not be playing, but somebody
I hate to say it, you're a nigga. You're a nigga.
Somebody might be clumsy and be like, oh.
Nah, see, nah.
That's a push.
Yeah, he tried to get you. He's a nigga. Yeah, he goes. It was an accident, I swear. Like, you know what I'm saying? He tried to get you. So, hey, but no, on another note, speaking of pushing, sidebar, wow. Hey, listen, so I seen this little video, right? I don't know if you seen it, was on social media. It was like 3 white boys, and it was on like a little, it's the word, the dock or whatever the little thing is that you can walk on, and there'll be a bunch of water around or whatever. It's like a little, not a plank, but you know, yeah, I think it's a dock. They get on the boat or something, so they walking on it, and so it was a gator in the water, like had his head out just chilling, and the boys was looking at it. Then like one of the boys like pushed the boy in the water, and then like you seen the gator like, and then the video cut off. Don't know how real it is. I didn't want to look further into it because I was like, but I hope it doesn't happen. But sidebar.
That's some playful ass shit. Like
that ain't playful. What? What? But yeah, though, I think the cruise though, you'll fuck with it though, because you're gonna be on the boat, and then the thing is big, so you're not really gonna be thinking like, you know, you in the middle of the water like that, because you're gonna be more focused on being inside of the boat. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're on the top deck, you can see the water. But like the clubs and all that be on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Then you might have some food out there. You might go on the top. So you straight with it. And then you get to get off. Yeah, the cruise. I'm telling you, man, it ain't really, I can see like a smaller boat.
I'm not fucking with none of that.
Now that I can respect. That I can respect. But the cruise,
like,
it ain't gonna be.
I was telling y'all, my boss man was trying to take me deep sea fishing.
Oh yeah, you went with that.
I went with that. And mind you not, these white folks. So I'm like, but no, I'm going on a boat full of white folks and fishing, deep sea fishing. They're not gonna come back with the nigga. I'm not going. I'm not gonna come back with the nigga. Nah, I'm not going.
I feel like, you know, it's funny you say that because my job was doing the thing. I don't even know if they doing it either. But you know, I work with a bunch of white people too, and they was doing some type of fishing thing. I think it was deep sea fishing too. And I didn't want to go. It wasn't because I was afraid of the water or nothing like that. I just be feeling like with work events, especially as a black dude, and you don't work with a lot of black people.
That shit is not fun to go to.
It ain't really that fun, and you can't really be yourself. So it was just kind of like, I don't really, because I'm from the nigga this, nigga that. That's really
I
what
went to one event, nigga, and it was the whitest, I don't want to say the whitest shit ever, but it was, nigga, we went to Axstone. And it was me.
Now that's lit.
No, I'm gonna say it was the whitest shit ever, but Axstone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not. See.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. And we got a little drunk. But it was me and I want to call him black, but he black. But the nigga, I don't even call him a nigga. The chigga, like the nigga he ain't got no.
You probably raised in a different environment.
No urbanness to him. But some, even the niggas who be raised in the fucking, what you call it nowadays, be thugs, they be having some type of, gangster to them. Shit. I don't even want to say gangster.
Boy,
alright.
They don't.
Not gangster, but I'm just saying like, they just be trying to play, I don't know, bro.
I feel though, some type of urbanness to him.
Yeah, like he wasn't, so I'm like, talking to him. He's like, yeah, buddy, yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, man, I'd rather talk to you because this, I can't even look at him in his face and talk to him while he talk like that, bro.
Yeah,
that shit pissed me off. And then my boss man who I was with, I don't know if y'all know who what's the actor name? Yeah, he not my boss, but this is who he look like and he act like. Matthew McConaughey, if you know who that is.
I feel like I done seen them. I know the movies, but I don't know I can't put the name in the face. I don't know the names.
But yeah, he act like Matthew McConaughey. Some people might know who that is. If you don't, go Google him. But he act just like this nigga. He just cause he's so cool. Cause actually he grew up in Miami. Mm. He said he grew up in Miami and he lived in Miami a lot of his life. So that's why he got a little swagger to him. He got a little strap. I was like, I'd rather talk to you because at least you got a little swagger to you. This nigga here.
Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, man, nigga got motherfucking his shirt. He had a polka dot shirt on. Well, the shirt wasn't polka dot. He had dots on his shirt. And the bitch was tucked into his jeans and he had some long ass brown loafers on. I said, boy, you ain't.
Man, that man was a different environment, man.
I was like, boy, you ain't. Goddamn. Talk about the culture, boy. Like,
don't judge that man. That man black, man. He just,
I don't know, man. That shit, man.
He was raised.
Whitewashed. He's real whitewashed. That's. But nah, though, man.
But I know.
I ain't that whitewashed. I would listen to some country music, though.
It ain't that bad, though. But no. So, I don't even know how the fuck we got to that.
Yeah. Off topic.
I don't even know how we got to that.
Damn. God damn it.
We might as well go ahead and just roll into the next thing, I guess, because not next thing. We're going to roll into the sports. The sports, cuz.
Blood.
I feel like as a Laker fan, we cut some people, put some little extra pieces around, like Gabe Vincent. I hope he can play a little defense and shoot some threes. That's really all I need him to do. And the game seemed like.
What you mean?
Seemed like he was pretty decent in to do that.
He was a ball handler. He can shoot the three.
Okay,
he can shoot the mid range.
So he a point guard.
Yeah, and he put the ball on the court.
Okay, so that might be good then. So he can take D'Lo's spot. Because I'm glad to get rid of him.
I feel like that's what he is, a smaller D'Lo.
I'm good and ready to get rid of D'Lo. And we lost Dennis Schroeder, which kind of sucks, but, it is what
Who gives a fuck about that? Dame Lillard requested a trade. He's coming to Miami.
No, he ain't.
He coming to Miami.
James Harden so he can come in fat and overweight.
Dump all the space, get all their ass. And we have a super team on that ass.
It ain't gonna work.
Super team. Dame, James, Jimmy, Bam.
Look,
and a bunch of role
jam team. Listen, Jimmy ain't gonna like James Harden, and because of that shit, it's gonna be turmoil in the locker room. Then ain't nobody gonna be playing, and shit just gonna go south if you get all them niggas. You ain't gonna do that.
I feel like you a hating ass nigga.
No, I feel like if y'all get Dame, y'all gonna be straight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
Oh yeah, I am hating.
Yeah, you still hating.
I be hating
though.
I ain't even gonna cap, especially on the Heat. Sorry ass. Yeah, I be hating. But I feel you though. If y'all get Dame, that's some shit. Why?
Why hate us?
Do I gotta tell you the story again? You already know.
Because it's the LeBron, and when he had the Heatles.
Yeah, everybody was a Heat fan.
Everybody
so,
was.
Yeah, that was kind of like, and then growing up, seeing the Christmases, Kobe having to fend off all three of y'all, and it just hurted my heart.
But Kobe won that game.
He won only a few of them, but it wasn't that many. Trust me, y'all was jumping the shit out of Kobe.
He won when LeBron and them was.
The only one, maybe one or two.
When he was bad, I think Kobe won. Nah, bro. I think Kobe won majority of our Christmas games, bro.
Y'all used to be woman Kobe ass.
But then he
Yes, sir.
Kristaps Porzingis went to the Celtics.
I kind of like that though. I ain't even gonna lie. If Kristaps can do, if you looking crazy, that's the crazy part.
Bradley Beal went to the Suns.
What? Wait, hold on. Cause how the fuck you gonna sleep on that though? Kristaps is a 7 foot tall center. If he can do what he's supposed to, which I'm not even gonna lie, he really don't have that much work to do because he got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So if Kristaps can get some space and do what he's supposed to do, that might be a decent little. You get what I'm saying? That's an if. But you see,
he don't play enough games. And
okay.
He
I respect that too.
He a baby.
I respect that too.
Baby. He barbecue chicken.
They sending the Heat home.
Who?
Boston.
With Kristaps?
Yes.
And we got Dame?
Maybe.
And we got Dame?
Y'all don't even got Dame right now.
I'm just
y'all might get Dame.
I'm just speaking it into fruition, baby.
Y'all might get
Because you know it's coming.
Yeah, I was thinking. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, the boys might just get.
Because he requested a trade today.
He did.
So,
but I already knew he was gonna request one. That's why I'm not surprised by that. Like,
you in the linear? Come on.
Come on. Now. I would have been surprised if he would have stayed in Portland.
Dang. Come on. So, we winning one.
They right.
We winning one.
They right. They don't do it.
Because we got Dame, Jimmy, and Bam still. Because we know we got to get rid of Tyler.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of Tyler. I don't feel like Tyler.
Kyle probably going to go. They probably going to get it as Caleb. Caleb probably going to go to. And then they probably going to give Jovic, a young player, some draft picks. But we probably going to get Dame.
I'll take that.
Nasher Little or some shit like that. We going to get one of their little.
Yeah. Is y'all beating the Lakers?
Yeah.
All right, I respect that. And you said Bradley Beal going to the Suns?
He went to the Suns.
Yeah. I feel like
Kyrie re-signed with Dallas.
Yeah. Desmond Bain. Oh, do you feel like
he deserved that max contract?
Who?
Desmond Bain.
No, he don't. Listen, I ain't even worried about that nigga. That short arm T-Rex shooting nigga, he can have it. Listen, do you feel like he big in here, but his arm too big. Yeah. Do you feel like D Rose going to the Grizzlies is a good thing? Because I feel like that's a good little mentorship thing for Ja. Because this nigga Ja cannot get his shit together. I don't understand. How you get paid all this money and you still act a fool? Like, I'm not saying don't be you, but nigga, you at work.
I mean, you're not always at work. You just don't feel what you do. I feel like
damn near all.
I feel like you ain't in that situation. You can, if you want to be that guy that flashes the gun, yeah, you can be that guy. But don't record yourself.
It's will you flash the gun?
Yeah.
Cause like,
okay, if you flash it to your teammates, and they're gonna be like,
oh, I don't know about that one. Somebody might tell. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have work. Don't be doing no shit like that, cause that's gonna get your ass told on. Some dumb ass shit gonna happen. Like, you setting yourself up for failure. Hell no, don't even play with them people like that. Cause I'm telling you, they gonna play with them people. If you gonna do that shit, bro, you making all that money, but that's just like you at work now. You can't be doing that shit. Like, come on, bro. Be in that work. Maybe in the car. You get what I'm saying? Doing your little thing, depending on where you work at. And then plus, who the hell cares what we be doing? You get what I'm saying? If you making millions, don't be doing that shit, bro. Now, if you wanna be at home, hey, this my collection. Okay, you get what I'm saying? But laser sights at the bus? Come on, man. I'm at the club with the, and then it's little. Come on, bro. Like, so I feel like that's kind of like some of the culture fault too. Like, bro, get your shit together, man.
You don't think people told him that?
I feel like people have, but I don't feel like the right people told them. Niggas only listen to certain people.
What's the
Niggas
right?
is
What's
listen. Niggas is listen.
So what makes you think he gonna listen to D Rose if he ain't listen to the right niggas the
I mean,
first
because
time?
I don't know, because who was really there to tell him outside of his homeboys? It was nobody really in the locker room. I respect Steven Adams, but come on.
Wait, the defensive player of the year.
Who?
Ed Jackson. You know
That's a homeboy.
Oh.
That's like you telling me to stop carrying the fire. I might just keep carrying the fire if I really feel like I need to carry the fire. You feel me? Versus my mama probably telling me, hey man, you need to put the, you know what I'm saying? You don't really think like that. Am I really fucking up? But if you really need to keep the fire, well, I don't know what the fuck my mama talking about. I'm keeping the fire. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, it depends. We listen to certain people. We'll listen. You know what I'm saying? But it's just certain people. Now, I feel like, and also outside of off the court shit too, I feel like D Rose is a good help on the court, mentorship wise too. I feel like it's a bam, it's a double. You can't help it. It's a win-win. You feel me? He might not listen to Rose. You ain't lying. Like, nigga, you had an MVP and tore your knee up. I don't care. You ain't did nothing after that. He could be one of them niggas. You know how niggas get.
Damn,
you feel me?
D Rose did have an MVP. Told him me up.
And it was over.
It was over.
It was over.
Ain't been D Rose.
You get what I'm saying? Just like
that nigga name is Derrick Rose now. He ain't D Rose.
He ain't D Rose. You feel me? Say his whole first name.
Derrick Rose, nigga.
You feel me?
No more.
So that's why. But I just think, you know, that's a dope. You try, at least as an organization, you try.
Yeah.
Gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? And D Rose might be into that, like, you know, how a nigga point guard.
Yeah.
He might be one of them old heads that'll try. You know what I'm saying? But y'all might be one of them.
Oh, Jordan Poole went to the Washington Wizards, and Chris Paul went to the Warriors.
Man, oh man, listen.
That shit crazy.
What you think about that?
What, CP3 to the Warriors?
Yeah, and Poole going to the Wizards though, cause I kind of like that. But go ahead though. What?
Trash.
It's about the future.
Trash.
It's about the future. You
Trash.
crazy. Go
Kuzma,
ahead though.
trash.
Go ahead. Kuzma straight though.
Trash.
Alright, but you like Hero though.
He better than both of them.
I don't know. But alright.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He better than Tyler Hero is better than Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma.
To be honest, Tyler Hero to me don't really like. As a Heat fan, y'all like that shit, but
it's always as a Heat fan. As a Heat fan.
Jimmy Buckets, everybody respect. Bam, maybe.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Buckets, everybody respect. Bam, maybe.
Maybe, nigga. Tyler.
Ain't nobody, you saying ain't nobody respecting Tyler. 6 Man of the Year Tyler. So that's like saying ain't nobody respect Malcolm Brogdon.
I can see that too.
Oh.
I can see that too. I'm not saying they don't be balling, but to be like they really like, yeah, like.
But how you can't respect them if they going out there and they can give you 20 to 30 because they're averaging 20 to win the 6 Man of the Year. So 20 to 30 points any given night. So how can you not be like, all right, okay, all right, I ain't finna go there. Because
I kind of feel you on what you're saying though. I kind of feel you.
So how you can't be worried, especially in basketball.
Just Tyler just don't.
If Tyler come off the bench, y'all. If y'all are winning,
Tyler didn't start for y'all.
6 Man of the Year for a reason.
Wow, so he didn't even start.
Check me out.
Well, how many years he been with the Heat? He ain't started.
3.
Wow,
This will be his 4th year.
Okay. So we really about to see what he got now.
Yeah, but let me.
But I didn't know that. I thought he was the starter.
How the fuck you win 6 Man of the Year then, Terrell?
I didn't even know the nigga won 6 Man of the Year.
How the fuck?
I didn't even know. Listen, I didn't know he was a starter.
He didn't know this man won 6 Man of the Year. How the fuck? But you know who won the MVP?
This year?
Last year.
Last year? Yes and no. I think was it because I think Embiid won it this year. Embiid won it this year. I don't really know who won it last year. I can't remember.
You don't know who won the MVP last year?
Was it Jokic?
Terrell.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Is that who won it?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't 100% sure, but I know who won
How
it
you
this
ain't
year.
100% sure?
Because I don't remember. Like the fuck.
So you
who
can't.
won it before
You
Jokic?
don't even know the MVP, so I can't be mad at you not knowing this. But how though? How you don't know?
I did know, I guess, because I said it, but I'm just kind of like I don't remember like off the bat. Like I know who won it this year. Like if you would have asked me that last year, I would have known who won it. But I don't remember. But I guess I did because under the fire I gave it to you. So, but check it though. I just didn't know because I thought Tyler Hero was a starter. I honestly did. I didn't know. So him and Jordan Poole is virtually the same player kind of. I didn't know that.
Our players better.
Caliber. I understand what you're saying, dog. I feel you. But I thought he was a starter. That's crazy. Well, go ahead though. That changes the perspective because now I'm definitely kind of like we still don't really have to see what he got because I definitely didn't.
But if he coming out the bench give you 20, what you think you gonna do when you start?
Bro, he might give you less. It don't always work out when the 6th man become a starter.
Anywho.
Okay.
Anywho.
He did good.
Y'all
in a good
up
system.
by 5. He come in and give your ass 20.
Okay. Appreciate
Or
that.
15.
But listen, we finna see what you got as a starter now. We gonna just like with Jordan Poole.
Bro.
We gonna see what you really got. Ain't no more shadow playing, cuz. Ain't no more shadow playing.
I don't think it's shadow, bro. When the
Well,
6
Jordan
man,
Poole was more so shadow playing.
yeah.
Tyler Hero. That's why I'm like, if Tyler Hero was really that guy, he should have been starting. Cause who was starting over him?
It depends.
See what I'm saying? If he was really that guy, it depends.
But this is what I'm saying. It depends on to the lineup that we playing, how it looks that week about with injuries, who can play, how the schedule is laid out. It's not all about like, oh, he's our main starter. Yeah, he gonna get buckets, but it's like, all right, if 3 of our starters down, if Kyle Lowry's down, Jimmy's down, it's just him and Bam. Okay, we gonna put him in on the bench because then without him off the bench, we ain't gonna have virtually. We rather take the starting out the gate offense, try to keep everything steady, balanced, even though your offense is supposed to go out there and your starting offense is supposed to go out there and leave the game off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, all right, we gonna just go out there and maintain the game. We ain't gonna let it get too wild. And then when we need that spurt of energy, that's where we go. When we know that's a guaranteed bucket, especially coming off the bench. It's just like the lineup and matchup base wise, I feel like he should have been a starter, yes, but how we played him in our system, I think it was perfect. That's why he excelled the way he did.
So you don't
that's why he won 6 Man of the Year.
Okay. Because I was just going to say maybe his offensive woes was probably good because of the system he was in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying now you going somewhere. If you go somewhere and you start it, not this rotational player, none of that shit. Because all that shit you talking about position and you starting this and doing that, Bam start and Jimmy start. If he really that guy, you would start Tyler. That's why I'm asking, who is really there to put over Tyler Hero? That's why I'm kind of like, that's crazy. But because, like I said with the playoff, it shows that you can get the same production out of a different player. You don't have the necessity to start Tyler Hero.
Wait, say that one more time.
I just said that one. You like, oh, hold on, run that shit back. So, Turbo, listen, nigga. God damn, what the fuck I just said. So, motherfucking, what you just said was, because y'all have all this rotational shit, Tyler might start, he might not start, whatever the fuck the case may be. What I'm saying is that's exactly the point that I'm making, right? He can be fit in with those rotational players because one, Bam starts, Jimmy starts. So you have starter players.
Yeah.
All right. Tyler is not a starter player because you can get the same production out of the other players, right, on the court with Jimmy and them boys without Tyler being in.
I don't feel like we get the same production though.
So then why he don't start?
Why he don't start? Because we need that production off the bench.
Okay. So the other dudes don't. So they just.
Because if you put, that's what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. If you just load the starting lineup up, then you coming off the bench is shit.
Mm-hmm.
And them are
you ain't gonna have no flow.
Yeah,
I get what you
so
saying.
that's what I'm saying. So he's supposed to be a starter, yes. But in this system, that's the reason why he's not, because he is our. That's the only reason why he's starting. Because any other team, he's gonna start. But just for the simple fact that, yes, we know you're a starter, but it's like we are a rotational team. It's like, you feel me? We are a rotational team.
I'm just laughing at you, but I feel you.
So it's like,
you got a valid point. I respect that.
Yes, Bam and Jimmy start, but
I respect that because they need that off the.
We need that.
They can carry them rest
Yeah.
of the niggas that's on that.
Yes.
So you need Tyler to do the little backup work. I respect that. I understand that coaching wise. No problem, cuz. You can have that.
So you can
have that, cuz. I just feel like when it's time for him to start, you gonna see.
You gonna see. Understandable.
He ain't gonna have all that.
He not.
He gonna drop buckets though a little bit, but he ain't gonna be
top 25 scoring.
Next topic, please. Ronaldo. Yeah, we went in on Thailand. Sorry if you watched this, my boy. So yeah, I think that kind of wrap it up for basketball a little bit. I mean, ain't really no other sports really going on like that. Can football, please
start?
Oh my God,
Hey, listen,
college need to start around.
This is the most boringest time of the year.
Oh my
there
goodness,
is
bro.
Nothing going on. No, well, you got the WNBA and baseball. But who the fuck watch that shit?
Yeah, nigga ain't watching that, bro.
I don't watch that shit. The USFL.
Yeah. That's on?
I think so.
Shit, I didn't even know. I might have to watch that. I need something.
That shit, listen. For real diehard football fans, bro, this is like the toughest time.
I can't. I'm so ready for the season to start. Like, I can't fucking wait, bro. Oh my God. Especially when you got high expectations for your team. But I am so fucking. Listen, around this time next year, if we don't do something, I want you to know I'm going to be so disappointed. We better go to the playoff again and win the playoff game. Fucking yes, nigga. And then on top of that, hopefully we can improve by goddamn winning another game. But really, what I really want to see is our offense really put up points. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, it's always some shit with our offense. We ain't really had no line. We ain't really had no line with no fucking receivers. So then it's just like, we just kind of getting wham bam.
I know you're a boo-hoo cry. I'm not going to jinx it in first game, Saquon.
I am. Because I know he ain't going to get his money.
Tell something. Hey, listen, he pulled to tell something. Hey, listen, I'm the same way, boy, because if something happened to either any of them starters that I got, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, Khaled Ridley, but if anything happened to them, boy, I'ma shed a tear, boy, because it's like, bro, we need you.
Training camp. I feel you on that. Training camp, we need you, my boy. How the hell you gonna let that be, coach? What the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
Listen, training camp be kind of stressful. Cause niggas be getting hurt in training camp before the season, like, bro.
That's the thing, and I've been watching. Doug Peterson was talking, and the year before, when he first got hired, that who the hell, one of our players, to the ACL, and we, Jaguars normally have it. That happens often, one of our top round picks get hurt in training camp, or like preseason type shit. Cause Travis Etienne missed the whole year.
Well,
Dante Fowler had missed the whole year that year he played. So that shit be crazy. So,
right.
but yeah, though, they say Doug was like, it's just the types of practice and the way they practice.
Mm-hmm.
It limits the injuries.
Okay.
So it's
makes
like
sense.
instead of having the 2-a-day or 3 days, we're gonna break it down to 2-a-days, and then in that 2-a-days, it's like shoulders, pads and shorts. You go pads and shorts in that first practice, walkthroughs, and then the second practice we might actually run a scrimmage or something, or it'd be something like
Something
that.
like, I mean, not necessarily light, but
yeah. And then the next day we might do a 2-a-day again, and we might run through drills, and then we might just walk through plays. The next day I don't think they can get full pads until a certain point. For training camp, so they just be shoulder pads and motherfucking gym shorts.
Oh.
But when they get them pads,
Well, that's it for football. Goddamn, we just waiting on it to drop.
Did you see BET Awards?
No, I did not watch the BET Awards. Never did, never will. But I did hear that Tyler Perry owns the BET label, or owns the channel now. You know what I'm saying? So, also, I heard that the BET Awards was lit. And I feel like first time BET is actually being owned by black people, which is crazy as fuck this whole time. It's kind of crazy. I think it was owned by black people before. I think before
they sold it. The black people, and they weren't black. Like they was like.
Was that phase when 106 and Park left?
Yeah.
I think that was that phase that got sold. So that's okay. So yeah. So they had it and it was lit. So I'm like, okay, but no, I didn't watch it though. Didn't watch it. Do you watch award shows like that?
Depending on the award show. Like, I ain't gonna cap. When I was a jit, I used to fuck with the BET Awards, yeah. Because everybody would come back to school the next day and talk about, did you see the BET Awards? I used to hate having to watch YouTube clips after everybody talked about the shit. So it's like, shit, as a jit. So I used to be like, shit.
BET Awards in school.
Yeah. I mean, because the BET Awards used to be kind of fire back then.
That's true. BET was better.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you say you never watched one, but that's what I'm saying. It's been so many iconic moments. So it's like, cause I've said that's what I'm saying. I watched them, but as the past few years I haven't watched them. Only reason why I watched them, I ain't gonna cap. Past few years I ain't watched them. I haven't watched them. But this year, only reason why I tuned into it is because first they was giving Busta Rhymes Lifetime Achievement Award, and I seen that when it was in the middle of the show. And they like, up next is Busta Rhymes and the Achievement Award. I was like, oh shit, they giving it to Busta Bucks. All right, I'm gonna watch that shit. I'll watch that shit.
Yeah, nah.
Just because I know after they get the award, they perform. So I was like, I'm kind of tuned in for that. I fuck with a Busta Bucks performance. So I watched that shit. I watched when it came. I watched it when it came on. The Achievement Awards. When they gave it to him, shit, and then I watched him perform, and then a little bit after that, because they started playing they started having old people, not old people, but like the old school, yeah, because it was like it's celebrating 50 years of hip hop. That's another thing they were trying to play on 50 years of hip hop. Yeah. So they've been they was bringing all the old school rappers and the mid 2000 rappers and all that shit. They brought Soulja Boy out there.
You are just about to
stop playing with. Stop playing.
Yo, that's crazy.
Busta Bucks
really
performed.
Be jigging to that bit.
And he performed my favorite song. Put my hands where your eyes can see. Yeah, that boy slide though. He be, and it's so funny because if you listen to that song, but if you listen to Busta Rhymes rap period, it's kind of hard to emulate that flow because he be going so fast, and he be like, get out of it. Yo,
Bernardo, I ain't even shit, but
Yeah. It was pretty straight up.
It's funny you say
Bootsy
that.
was there.
Who?
Bootsy.
Bootsy?
Bootsy was there.
Has he been in any other one? I don't think he has. Cause I don't remember.
Bootsy, yeah. So Bootsy.
But, you know what's funny though? I wouldn't watch him because I feel like it'll just be kind of boring to watch. I don't know for me. But I'll go to one though. If for whatever reason I had a chance to go to the BET Awards, I would go. For sure. I ain't even gonna cap. But to sit at home and watch it, that ain't something I'd rather watch a movie or some shit.
So why don't you watch it like you'll watch it live, but you can't watch it on TV?
Because I feel like live, I'll be able to enjoy the music better and shit, having some drinks, and, you know what I'm saying? It'll be kind of other people out there and shit. So just out there, the vibe and shit. But if I'm at home,
you can do that at home.
No. I mean, I can drink and vibe to the music, but it ain't gonna be nothing like being out there, hearing the band play, bang, bang, you know what I'm saying? Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like that type of shit though. Like I enjoy live music, different genres of live music, than I would prefer to just sit there and listen to it. If that make any sense? Because when I see them playing or whatever, I see the passion behind it, and that shit just kind of get me locked in a little bit too. I be like, damn it, boy. So I just be like, damn, I fuck with that. So I don't know why. I don't know. That's a weird thing. I always say that. That's weird as fuck.
You were stating we had a conversation that you are the Vegeta of blacks.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, sir. Found that out.
I'm sorry. This is completely sidebar. But I just thought because when he was talking about the passion and how he was talking about the blacks and how we don't stand on, how he was so passionate about talking about that shit earlier, it just dawned upon me that he was called the Vegeta of the blacks. And if you know Vegeta is he goes hard for his Saiyan pride.
Yeah.
To the point where he damn near he helped somebody out, even though it could have cost them their
beat the shit out of him.
He did. First he beat the shit out of Kappa. He beat the shit out of Kappa at first.
Yo.
But yeah though. Vegeta, Prince Saiyan, his Saiyan pride, will never worthy away because it's just so strong. So that's how niggas see him about the black community. Right. When you see the black folks doing something wrong, you just damn. I don't give a fuck what they're doing, but the culture.
Wow,
you
feel
the culture,
bro?
The culture, man.
Real shit, bro. That's some crazy shit, though. You just the level of passion for it, man. You gotta be locked in like that. I don't know why. It is what it is. But that shit funny. But that nigga told me that shit because I was working with a dude. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about it, and then he brought it to my attention, and I was just like, damn. Yeah, my passion for the culture is like that shit real.
Passion for
that shit real, boy. And that shit be bothering me when niggas be on some weak ass shit for the culture. Like, and when I say for the culture, I don't mean just for like motherfucking United States or whatever the fuck that shit is. I mean like for actually what the culture. I personally, what I feel like the culture should actually stand for is not just for fucking. I mean, well, we are the ones that created it, so technically it don't even matter. But for just the people in the United States, because it's more than just being black than being a nigga in the United States. You feel me? The culture should mean for everybody. We should have a standard. You get what I'm saying? And what I mean by standard, I mean the standard of greatness, nigga. That's what I mean. Everybody ain't gonna be on that shit. It is what it is. But for the ones that can set it, because now you see what the culture is now. For the nigga that said it, money, hoes, and weed.
Yeah,
and some clothes.
Fucking bitches, getting money, doing drugs.
You feel me? That's the standards for the culture. So, shit, some cutthroat shit. They don't work together. Yeah. The culture fucked up. You feel me?
Real shit to your own people, man. Like,
you feel me? So, outside of that, I mean, that shit just, I don't know, man. I don't know why I go hard for it like that. So I just do. But yeah, when I found that shit out, boy, I was like, damn. That shit done, boy. Shit some crazy shit, man. Just in your it ain't. Just in your it ain't. And so, goddamn, that shit was crazy to me when I found that shit out. And I always kind of felt like I had a kind of like a Goku tendency because I was always chill and shit. You get what I'm saying? But then when I think about it, that passion is what really drives me.
You
I
are
ain't with that goofy shit either.
Sitting there with your arm.
I ain't that goofy shit. Like, yeah, I cannot like that shit. Yeah,
like Terrell is the one that be.
So I was like, I think that just might be me, bro. So I just had to be awakened to that shit. I'm like, damn.
I feel you.
So it is what it is.
It is. Well, I'm sorry.
What?
The side note, BET Awards. Goddamn, speaking of BET Awards and black community, Kodak is in the news again. Kodak has been arrested because he didn't check in with his pill and he had a little drugs. He wasn't supposed to be on them type of drugs.
Yo.
So they trying to book him, rock that boy, but what Kodak is saying is, y'all ain't tell me. Ain't nobody tell me I had to check in with nobody. Ain't nobody say nothing to me. Ain't nobody send no emergency notice to me. Oh, Kodak so funny.
Yo, bro.
Hey, bro, that shit's so funny. Because he was on Instagram Live. He was like, bro. He was like, you people hell, bro. You people hell. He was like, bro, how they gonna tell me he wish Kodak go back to jail so I can sober up. Oh, comments, why you read that one?
Oh my God.
I hope you go back to jail so you can sober up. I was like, damn, that fucked up. Feel like people hell, bro. Like, why would you say that, bro? Why would you say that, bro?
Tell you, but isn't that undefeated, bro? Isn't that be doing some
They'll rip some shit in a heartbeat. And that's crazy though, because I feel like if we get famous, I feel like it'll have to be you to be like, bro, you gotta worry about that shit, bro. Let that comment be, bro. Because I'll be like, nigga got me fucked up. Nigga got me fucked up. Username 6788822 got me fucked up.
Shit, I'm the type of nigga. I appreciate the comment. I'll let you know we watching. You feel me? Shit. But yeah, now you ain't.
But I'm just saying though. But what if they just start going in on that, start roasting the ass, bro? Because that ain't
let it be. What you want me to do?
So in high school, when they used to rank on you, you just let it be.
I mean, of course you're gonna rank back, but what I'm gonna talk to the camera and talk to the what's the name? I don't know what color look like. I ain't never seen it. What you want me to do?
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
Stand up for yourself.
Now don't make it sound like I'm a bitch.
You is.
No, nigga.
No, you're not.
Nah, I ain't no bitch now. I ain't no bitch, but I ain't finna go back and forth on no camera over no internet. Shit. That's what I ain't gonna do. But I ain't no bitch though. Yeah, I ain't doing that. So I ain't worried about
so
that.
Username 672278. You heard my boy.
Hold up. Shit, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You heard it. I ain't talking over no internet.
Nigga ain't talking over the internet.
I'm not doing that.
Pull up, nigga.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
This is
Username 667228.
Shit, nigga.
What wrong with you, nigga?
Shit.
Yeah, nigga. Nah, I just bullshit. Ain't no username 667228.
If you dare say username, baby.
Ain't no username 676.
That didn't sound like one of them. You ain't even. That's one of the usernames they gave you.
You ain't even attempt to put that thing. You was just like username 676.
I take that.
I take that. That shit.
Oh man. But nah, with that Kodak shit though, bro, I just feel like, bro, like, how many times you gonna go through this shit, bro? It's like this nigga always going through some shit, bro. That shit recreated, bro. Same thing with y'all.
Yeah.
Like, bro, how the fuck y'all be doing all this shit that y'all just like, what do y'all think gonna happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. To some degree, when you make money, you get what I'm saying? You can definitely get away with some shit.
Oh.
But, because it don't work for people like that.
Nigga.
What's happening?
Let's go back to basketball real quick.
What you got? What you got?
Cause I just learned this. You remember the Chris Paul the Chris Paul trade
Yeah.
and the veto.
Yeah.
Do you remember why I got vetoed?
Yes and no. I think you should just go ahead and give him the whole spiel.
So check me out.
And let me know if I was on it or not.
You were kind of somewhat on because it all really stemmed from one real person really stepping up saying no, the fuck they can't do that.
Right.
So
Go ahead.
I'm finna get you better I'm finna give you the rundown though. So Chris Paul was finna go to the Lakers, and the Lakers was finna send Paul Gasol and Lamar Odom to the Pelicans. And with that trade, on the back half of that trade, they were finna get Dwight Howard and Gilbert Arenas.
Mm-hmm.
But Gilbert Arenas' contract was stupid big. So they was like, we ain't finna pay him this. So if you want Dwight, you gotta take Gilbert and you gotta pay him out his contract.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, hell no, we ain't fucking with that. We just want Dwight. No, you gotta take Gilbert Arenas too.
Mm-hmm.
So on the front half, they're like, oh shit, we'll take that. But then it was like, the only reason why they got vetoed because New Orleans was owned by the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
David Stern. So one NBA commissioner stepped up and was like, no, they can't do that. Because this small market team is finna give up their big superstar to a big market team and give this big market team even more cap space.
Just to make the money happen.
Just to make money happen. So they're like, hell no. Because y'all finna do that and y'all finna have $20 million in cap space. So that means you could sign 3 to 4 free agents and at max contract. And we talking, he was saying, Gilbert Arenas saying they was getting they could have got somebody like Kevin Durant, a Melo, a Dwayne Wade, and at this time LeBron. So I was like, what the fuck? And Mark Cuban stepped up and was like, hell nah. But yeah, Gilbert Arenas was in that trade too, and Gilbert Arenas was like, they were gonna trade him to Orlando. Trade him to New Orleans. The Lakers, and the Lakers was gonna pay out his contract, but they didn't want to pay out his contract because his contract was stupid big from when he was with Washington. Washington gave him a 4-year, $200 million contract, and he had like $113 million left on the contract. So it's like, bro, and then so they just kind of vetoed that trade, and motherfucking, that's how CP3 ended up going to the Clippers. And the New Orleans got Eric Gordon, some other nigga, and some second round picks.
That shit that'd be crazy, boy.
But yeah, I just wanted to put y'all up on game because it's like, it was more to it than them just saying, you know, no, nah, we ain't gonna give y'all that. It's like, they were finna, that was finna be, fuck a super team, that shit was finna be like, that shit was finna be real. Like, you finna put 4
draft team.
Yes, you finna put all-time great draft league. Because you finna put 4 to 5 superstars, max contract superstars on one team. So mind you not, they still got Kobe. Now they got CP3, somebody like LeBron or Durant, goddamn Dwight Howard, and then you still got somebody like Andrew Bynum. Like, what the fuck?
You see how, for me, you see how businesses or whatever, because that's all the NBA is too, is a business at the end of the day. They start manipulating shit. Like, see, I ain't know the NBA owned the Pelicans.
Yeah, the NBA, yeah.
You feel me?
When they were the Pelicans, they got an owner now.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. I didn't know at that time they owned the Pelicans. You feel me? So that's like you and me owning the team, and then team 3, the NBA own that bitch, and they just do all kind of flimsy shit just to help some shit. It's like, man, hell no, man, you gonna let that shit fly. You feel me? So when you said that, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they was finna.
Look at that, some bullshit. And they gonna give them some more money to goddamn.
Yeah.
Come on now. You feel me? That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit, because I was like, damn. And because when Gilbert Arenas, because the dude was asking, he was like, was you really a part of that trade that as much as, he was like, hell yeah, like, my contract, they were going, but it's funny because they end up, Dwight Howard ended up going somewhere else.
I think for a few, and then he
No.
LA.
I thought he came.
No.
Did
he did come to LA on that trade. Did he come on that trade? Cause that's when.
Yeah, he came on that trade. That's when y'all
just,
got Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Instead of.
Yeah.
So then Dwight came. My Magic ended up paying out Gilbert Arenas' contract. They kept Paul Gasol. Oh no, y'all kept Paul Gasol.
Did we keep him? No, I can't remember.
Did y'all keep Paul Gasol?
I think we did.
I know y'all gave Lamar Odom away.
Yeah, we did. That was definitely around the time he was fucking with the Kardashians too.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody fucking with the Kardashians.
He was a geek. But no, I really can't remember what happened to Paul Gasol. I think he was still there.
Me, I got Dwight Howard.
Yes, I think Powell was still there.
I think Powell was still there.
I think Powell was still there.
So yeah, that's it.
So yeah, man, that shit crazy out there be trying to flip that shit.
And I don't know who I was arguing with, but I know you're gonna see this. Somebody told me that Kyle Lowry was drafted by the Raptors. No, he was not. He was drafted by the Houston Rockets. So fuck you. Stupid bitch.
I know you're gonna watch it.
Yeah, and he was traded to the Raptors. Ass white.
Hey, well, that be.
Motherfucker tried it.
I
was telling you that. Like,
y'all could just Google it in the moment.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was about to say I Googled it, but no, I didn't Google it. I didn't Google it until the conversation was over. Yeah, and I was like, man, let me look at this shit, because I was arguing it pretty hard, and I ain't looking.
You ain't even know.
But I knew, I was like, Kyle Lowry. Yeah, I was like, Kyle Lowry did not play all his years in Toronto.
I feel you.
And they were like, yeah, you did. I'm like, God, that just don't sit right with my soul.
Your math ain't mathing,
yeah.
Your math ain't mathing.
Yeah, it ain't mathing, man. It ain't mathing.
Hell nah. Well, I think that's gonna go ahead and conclude the show right there. I think we got into a couple things in there, man. We had our little politics, you know what I'm saying? We had some sports, you feel me? We had some entertainment.
Black back to sports.
Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They need a instead of a BET, BEP, goddamn Black Entertainment Podcast. Holla at me. I got you. So
we might make another podcast. BEP Black Entertainment Podcast.
You feel me? So, but with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the show. Cause yo. You already know who it is. It's your boy Be Real.
It's your boy Major Woo.
And this is Blazing Topics.